aku lupakan, aku lupakan sekarang juga. Hanya aku lupakan, hanya aku lupakan sekarang juga. Ayo, ayo, hanya aku lupakan, hanya aku lupakan sekarang juga. Lupakan sekarang juga. Ayo, sayang, lupakan, hanya aku lupakan sekarang juga. Wish, dari 3.162.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's bustling, and the finish! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Boca Juniors. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. Ah, lovely. Fidi is such a good mover. Chooses to go back. Chance to finish. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Zeriberto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Belletti. Can he finish? Cannavaro can get it clear.
Kenapa? Ada? Gara-gara? Kegigit kan?
That's really well manoeuvred. No, it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
And he's got decent hits!
Astagfirullah.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And back to the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga is in a really good position out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mendes cuts out the pass. Quality ball.
Look, movement creates more options.
It's a mighty effort! They've done it!
Nice.
And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done.
Ayo, jangan pukul papa.
Effective. He just
Jangan
guided
pukul
it in.
papa.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to
Jangan
the ball.
pukul papa. Dan yang kusukakan
And that has added a whole new Haaland! And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne does well to get it back. And De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Gets his head to it!
Baik.
Harmlessly behind.
Tapi
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found some space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's De Bruyne.
Oh, that was expansive and
He's had a hit!
itu gimana?
It didn't come off, but an audacious
Maksud
effort.
terkait
well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort, and it
Belum
was
tentu
probably
juga.
the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Enggak. Ah,
Zé Roberto.
kapan?
Zé Roberto makes the
Udah.
interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Clips it so gently. Chance for the
Aduh.
header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That pass has been well intercepted. 30 minutes gone. Neymar, Vinicius Junior, Kimmich. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland, foot in. Zé Roberto. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe. And it's Balikin. Messi. Real chance!
Oh.
Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Baik.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Now it's Messi. But tries a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Boca Juniors are still behind as we reach out for half-time. De Bruyne, good driving run.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Yes, interception. His positioning was spot on. Zé Roberto. Now Neymar. Mbappe. That's very neat. Shot chance! And he comes up trumps again. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dink through. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And here's Haaland, and he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Van Dijk. Kimmich. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break.
Statistika berapa?
Every indication
Statistika berapa?
both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Boca Juniors really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Bruyne fiddles it through, and he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. That's a nicely measured pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves ploughing through the middle. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. De Bruyne. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, Haaland!
Astagfirullah.
He's taking no chances there.
La
Quarter of an
cantidad
hour
de
into the second
espectadores
half.
de este partido fue de
He's had a fair tumble under
44.804.
that challenge. And it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Haaland.
Boca Juniors are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Neymar. Haaland. And through to the goalkeeper. Looking for the runner. Adams gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. Well played. Important challenge, that. Promising cross. And out it comes again. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Mbappe. Great hit!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Haaland. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Zé Roberto. And it's Batistuta. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Guys, nos tocaba la sentada, Miguel.
Número 12.
Vamos
Entra
a
al
pintar.
campo. Número 15.
Mainnya keras tuh. Ini salah gue tuh.
He won't be happy with that one. He's chosen to go back. It's Gerrard! And that would have won it.
Gerrard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Kok terbantai bola.
Cleared away. Boca Juniors
Nice.
have the chance to go the other way. And here's Musiala. Tries to get it clear.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Camavinga.
Se agrega
Now it's De
un minuto
Bruyne.
al tiempo reglamentario.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, smashing
Astagfirullah.
header. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish.
Langsung.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
Nice.
Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Señoras y señores.
Los terus. Apakah itu? Terus Osaka. Ini squadnya nggak keren-keren ya? Kita cek. Hmm. 105 salah satu. Gimana sih bisa 105?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Yes.
He has found a way through. Palmer. Can he put it away? Oh, what a big quick. Oh, what has happened here? And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kimmich. To Ruben Neves. And it's Ruben Neves. Passing nice and neat. Haaland tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Masih.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looks to the other side.
Tuh,
Camavinga.
tuh.
And that is a
Aduh,
little undercooked.
defense.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Van Basten. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's been won straight back. Dink through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Carvajal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kante is fouled. Ruben Dias. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. To Messi. No, it's not getting there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Drogba. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Aduh.
Drogba. Oh, shooting chance!
Nggak usah tuh.
No mistake! They have grabbed themselves
Ih,
an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's in, surely! Camavinga. And it's Conte. Shot could be on. Oh, this is... He's had a shot! He's
Kayak gitu
scored!
tuh. Terus
And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Could move up a gear here. Always onto this. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! And he gets rid in a hurry. Kimmich. Ball driven towards the... He gets big! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Boca Juniors playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Gimana statusnya?
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2. Second period then underway.
Boca Juniors clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Drogba. Pedri. Carvajal. And the pass is intercepted. Carvajal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Alexander-Arnold. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ruben Neves. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's Pedri. Very nicely done. Messi. Neymar looking to add to his goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Header! Goal! Boca Juniors! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Boca Juniors go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That is good strength. Ruben Neves. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Neymar. And he's cut it out. Well, they could break here. Carvajal. Pedri. And it's Cannavaro. Now Ruben Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Van Basten. Done delicately. Pedri crosses.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri. Carvajal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi. And here's Drogba. And he's in on goal. And the finish! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Boca Juniors really will have to throw everything at this now. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
He's got the shot away! Oh, should have put that away.
Neymar fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Neymar. Haaland. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Camavinga. Ruben Neves.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's tidy. Odegaard. Now it's Neymar.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Camavinga. That's a little off target. Alexander-Arnold. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw.
Matang deh. Kita naik. Besok jam berapa Pak Aktifkan?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca nation. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's found a way through. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Odegaard. Palmer looking to run onto it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Messi. Camavinga. He is through here. He's through here. Neymar! Goal! Boca Juniors! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Neymar simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Palmer! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's been won straight back. And that could set him on his way. Decent hit! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the flag has stayed down. Boca Juniors have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Conte. Rafinha. Messi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. De Bruyne. De Bruyne powering forward here. And here's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Neymar. Camavinga. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Haaland. De Bruyne. Neymar. Real chance!
Yeah.
And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That's not. That's good. Yeah.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Yeah, masih sering
And
dah.
yes, it's him
Correct.
again.
Gitu. It's naughty. Yeah. Ayo, ayo gayung berfufafa, jangan berfufafa sekarang juga. Ayo, ayo gayung berfufafa, gayung berfufafa karena tujuan. Ayo, ayo gayung berfufafa. Sepatu FC, oke. Wah, kita cek pemain. Kipernya.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Apaan?
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Bentar ya.
Now, the game itself.
Progress.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a shade optimistic. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Gets his pass away. That's a decent clearance. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Allah.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary And we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chance to finish.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Great ball, and the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Decent progress down the left.
Palmer really added the width there.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Boca Juniors! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Could be danger here. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose.
He's one-on-one, surely! It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe! And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. That's a decent clearance. That's been cut out, well played. He's got away. Foden. He's got the shot away! And he's taking no chances there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Davis climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Camavinga. Dink through. Foden. There's the hit! In he goes again. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And the header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. He's gone for goal! And that has skinned the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Boca Juniors have got it back and they'll have another go. Foden. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look.
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looks a good ball through. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's been given away. Well timed, excellent interception. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. De Bruyne. The ball has bounced loose now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. He's having a go. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here. Now it's De Bruyne. Palmer, he's picked his way through. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Foden. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to.
That could spell trouble. Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. De Bruyne. Odegaard. Palmer. And here's Neymar. Quality ball. Now it's Foden. He is through here. Messi. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kimmich.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Boca Juniors must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution in progress.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Foden. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Foden. Now it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, this is a great position. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost.
Kebanyakan nyanyi Fofo Fafa, gaya Fofo Fafa sekarang juga. Ayo, ayo, gaya Fofo Fafa, yang Fofo Fafa sekarang juga. Dekat coba sekarang.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kamavinga, and it's played forward. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Haaland. Now it's Foden, who has played it in low. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. That's been cut out, well played. Sampdoria finding their passes. Skims one in. De Bruyne. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now Ødegaard. Palmer. Ødegaard. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's lost. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has fair fizzed. Boca Juniors with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kamavinga. It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lobbed in behind. Palmer finds himself offside. No goals as yet. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Sampdoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Beckham. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been... has a goal! Ødegaard. Ødegaard touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kimmich. Ruben Neves. And it's Cannavaro. Beckham does well to get it back. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, the shot could be on here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. Boca Juniors looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Kimmich. To Ruben Neves. 5 minutes till the break. Foden. Pedri. Hernandez. Some resolute defending there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Haaland. Palmer. Kimmich. Oh, that's clever.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Cleared
recupero.
without hesitation. That's a shade optimistic. Beckham. And it's Cannavaro. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Signore e signori,
Any
attenzione.
strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Boca Juniors go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got away, shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And that's another good win of the ball. Steen and the shot! Oh, it's a sweet ball there. And again! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Minuto. Numero 5.
Sampdoria grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Bruyne, good purposeful running this. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Boca Juniors get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
29.830 spettatori.
Ruben Neves. Ødegaard. Oh, this is a very good run. And he was alert to it. Lucas Vazquez. Haaland. Pedri. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Foden. And he thumps it clear. Beckham to take it as usual. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's hits one! Corner number 2 then. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That has not gone well. Caceres. Lucas Vazquez. Caceres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball. He's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away. Boca Juniors have their third corner. And he can clear it away. Sampdoria are looking to go forward now. He has found a way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kimmich. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri, and here's Haaland. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. Haaland! Haaland! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Cleared away. The fullback is in acres of space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Palmer, brilliantly cut out. Lucas Vazquez. Hernandez. Boca Juniors, moments now away from seeing this one out. Ødegaard. Haaland. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. Boca Juniors have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The host didn't make...
Keluar 50 menit. Karena sampai jam 12 menit masih ada. Ini berhasilnya. Ini boleh.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. And as you can see, we've already started here. Always onto this, and he was alert to it. And it's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian. He's had a shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And it's been given away. Oh, this looks sharp. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Oh, it's Owen. It could be... Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Palmer. Now De Bruyne. Quality ball. Caceres getting this one clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Camavinga. And it's De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ødegaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar, foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Palmer, and he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Neymar, and he's found the way. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Owen. That looks a cracking ball. Messi! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Atalanta really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Atalanta with the corner. They're first. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caceres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That pass has been well intercepted. He's in space and looking for options. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Neymar. De Bruyne touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
This is promising. In with a header! And that has been clubbed away. So what can they make of this? Caceres.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Odegaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Owen. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Owen! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Atalanta were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Messi. Owen. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ruben Neves.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's De Bruyne. Interesting ball. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caceres. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely ball and a decent hit! He's got a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
No,
well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Odegaard played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. Odegaard. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Kaka. In with the challenge. Atalanta are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Haaland! Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne. And it's Ruben Neves. Passing nice. Big chance! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Boca Juniors really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's going to go a long way.
Boca Juniors showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Ødegaard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Biar. Roberto Carlos. Kaka. And he's cut it out. Ruben Neves. Now it's Haaland. Now Ødegaard. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but... And De Bruyne! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And they're back on the ball again. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Oh. De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed.
Boca Juniors really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Palmer. Now it's Haaland. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a little off target. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. And here's... Has a go! So close to drawing level.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Viene sostituito con il numero 15. Cambio di giocatori.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. expected better, and so did he.
Atalanta can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He won't be happy with that one. He's looking to set free a runner. That's a nicely weighted pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior! And he has... And that is that. Boca Juniors can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all.
Saya striker formasi mumpuni.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, he's found some space here. And he's managed to get... Palmer! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run.
Oh, super.
Can he put it away? That's another chance. And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Can he latch on to this? Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. De Bruyne. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Musiala probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Kimmich. Palmer gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good-looking ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Haaland. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Showing great feet there. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that should be the keeper's. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ruben Neves.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ruben Neves. And it's De Bruyne. Fiddles it through. Can he finish? He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Haaland. Great chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then
Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's the chance to counter. It's a sweet ball, that. Played back in. Oh, what a ball! Now the finish! Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
Haaland. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Boca Juniors have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, a delicate chip through. Chips it through. Palmer. It's a goal kick. Kimmich picks it up from the goal kick. Palmer, he is through here. Real chance! And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Boca Juniors grab a... And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Boca Juniors, 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Oh, easy pickings there. Gets his pass away. Now this could be a can he finish? And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Pertama kali ya. Wes, wakapak ya. Apa ini?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal. Beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. The action has already started.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Christos Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
Balikin. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. To Ruben Neves. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that was vital. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ruben Neves! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Bellingham. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's De Bruyne. Succumbs to the pressure. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Driving on and making good progress. And he's there to retrieve it. Perez. No goals as yet. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Ruben Neves. Now Odegaard. Palmer. And that's a good... Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. No way through. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Schneider. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. Schneider wins the duel this time. Kimmich. Now Odegaard. It's Camavinga. De Bruyne. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a...
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. And it's Gerrard. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stoichkov. Palmer. Haaland. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Perez. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Palmer. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution has been here half-time, and it can make...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Boca Juniors lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Boca Juniors carrying a 1-goal lead. Gerrard. Beckham. And here's Bellingham. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stoichkov. Can he spark a counter here? Kimmich. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. Drogba. De Bruyne gets a foot in here. Picked out brilliantly. Shooting chance! Drogba is flagged offside.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Well, yet another
44.785.
interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Haaland. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Beckham. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. Schneider. It's Bellingham. And it's Beckham. He's looking to set free a runner. Beckham. Gerrard. Drogba. Shot could be on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Centro
turn to their benches.
Messi. Se está realizando un cambio.
Perez. Schneider. And here's Perez. To Gerrard. And it's Perez. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And he's had it nicked away. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Boca Juniors take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Boca Juniors certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Boca Juniors can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Haaland claiming the man of the match.
Kayaknya berusaha sekarang juga yang berusaha sekarang baik.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Haaland. No, that was never going to make it. Foden. Looking for options for movement. Foden plays... Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Camavinga. Ruben Neves. And here's Neymar. Haaland. Now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Boca Juniors with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hernandez, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Haaland! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That looks a cracking ball. Foden! De Bruyne. Ruben Neves. Palmer. Thinks one through. Nicely worked. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that... And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cannavaro. Aim forwards. And it's De Bruyne. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Back into the middle. And that should be the keeper's. Foden. Looking here to chip it through. And that's cause for mild irritation. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Interesting ball. Ødegaard has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Van Dijk. Could be danger here. He's beaten the last man. Oh, can he put it away? Marvellous goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goal...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far.
A quick
And
reminder
if the
today
pep
that
talk
smoking
works,
is only
we may
allowed
see
in
a
areas
very
shown on
different
this
side
map.
second
Thank
half.
you for your
We need to.
cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 33.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace
Boca
him
Juniors
is
can really do
number
with some
5,
bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Bruyne. Oh, this is a very good run. And De Bruyne! That comes as a mighty relief. Hernandez. It's Pedri. Foden. And it's Ruben Neves. De Bruyne. It's Kimmich. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He could be in here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Palmer. Now it's Ødegaard. Good ball over the top. Foden. Boca Juniors still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And the pass is intercepted. Ruben Neves.
The attendance
Just
for this
about up
match
to the
was
hour now.
72,306.
Messi. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the keeper beats it away. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Boca Juniors are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Kimmich. Palmer. Pedri. Ruben Neves. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Ruben Neves. The man with such great vision. Now Ødegaard. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro. For De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Palmer. Ødegaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Palmer is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That has been cut short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass is just off target. Camavinga, not the most accurate pass. Mbappe, little pass back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
And that's played in low. And that has been clubbed away. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Foden.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
There's the header. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Substitutions
Well, being
taking
able
place.
to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. João Neves. And it's Bale. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bale. João Neves. Ruben Neves.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now João Neves. And here's Bale. Zakaria. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.
Efektif 2001 Oke.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, that was vital. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Wait, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
To Nielsen. De Bruyne. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And he thumps it clear. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's clever. He's in space and looking for options. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Neves. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Kimmich. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Adams tries to clear. Boca Juniors have got it back and they'll have another go.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And reclaimed it in a trice. To Nielsen. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Neymar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Camavinga. And it's De Bruyne. Fiddles it through. And it's Neymar. Veron kept his eye on it, and he's there.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Fernando Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pinches it off him. To Nielsen. Terrific header! Goal! Fluminense! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Palmer. And that's another good win of the ball. Pirlo. Fluminense applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this.
Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now it's Haaland. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
In with a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
To Nielsen. Veron. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Ruben Neves. Fernando Torres. It's out for a goal kick. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Looking to set free a runner.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There is the half-time whistle. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Boca Juniors can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Van Basten. And it's Fernando Torres. He's had a hit! Ruben Neves. Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. Denilson. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Camavinga. Van Basten. And he's in on goal. He's picked, tries a shot! Loose ball now. That's another chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Holland shapes to shoot! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Torres. De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Van Basten. It's a loose ball. Great ball and he's in here. Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, and he's through the middle. There's the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Boca Juniors go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He could be in here. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. And it's Bale. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. And here's Torres. And he's found a way to Mohamed Salah! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Closing in on goal. That is great defending, so alert.
Fluminense have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
The most accurate pass. Neymar, 2 assists to his credit already. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the... Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar. Mbappe! Mbappe! He scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner. And they did.
Ketinggalan. Datang.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne, it could be in. Can he finish? Odegaard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to dink it in. Yamal in acres of space out. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going on. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham standing over it. Cannavaro with the clearance. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Haaland, and the counter is on. Haaland, Odegaard, he's had a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Great hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And the pass is intercepted. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes control of it and he's on the move. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that's another throw. Neymar. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham, got a shot away. Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he welcomes it in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Odegaard. Palmer. Well, they can break here. He's got space in the area. Oh, smashing header. And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And yes, it's him again. Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He can run onto that. Oh, important interception. Looking for options for movement. And he's got his cross in. Cleared away. And that has been clubbed away. Haaland. Ruben Neves. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Robertson. Oh, that's clever. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some resolute defending there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Foden gets his pass away. He is through here. Back in once more. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ødegaard. That's a fabulous ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Boca Juniors are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. And that's another good win of the ball. And that could set him on his way. Picked out brilliantly. Palmer. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name. Out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Dijk.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Decent hit! In for the pieces! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A case now of complete control. That's good vision. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland. There's no flag. Oh, shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Boca Juniors just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thinks one through. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham. In with a header! And he's there to clear it. Ruben Neves. It's Camavinga. Kimmich. Van Dijk. Odegaard. Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice bit of trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great chance! Robertson. Palmer was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Belts one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in by Foden. Van Dijk tries to clear. Neymar. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Van Dijk. Boca Juniors will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Mbappe. Messi's cross. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Odegaard. He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free. He has got space. He's had a hit. No, it's wide.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Boca Juniors making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kimmich was steaming forward. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Boca Juniors definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was linked.
Thank you yang udah nonton. Kita lanjutin sampai di thank you.